Blazing Hit Radio.
Better music.
Less commercials.
More Larry and Kathie.
I had an idea.
Yes.
Not for this morning, but maybe Friday morning.
Okay.
We could do a trash and bash at 6 a.m.
Right when we start?
Yeah.
Sure.
We never do trash and bash that early.
Okay.
So I thought maybe on Friday we would do trash and bash. So tune in tomorrow at the same time.
No, today's Wednesday. No, today's Thursday.
No, today's Wednesday.
Yeah, sorry, Larry.
Okay, then we could do it on Thursday and Friday.
Sure, we can start tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. Sometimes the early people didn't hear the trash and bash, which they can hear later if they're listening to the station or if they download the podcast, which has been running late, but we're trying to catch up on that.
Right. Or, and you don't want to miss today's trash and bash because Arnold's in it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold's in today's trash
I'm very
and bash.
excited.
Yes. Did you hear what he's up to? Well, no, I'll save it for trash and bash.
Give me a little tease.
You're suing.
I'm suing.
Someone. Some company.
Is it Cyberdyne?
No, you're not
Am I suing Sarah Connor?
No, you're not.
Is my lawyer named John Connor?
No.
Is there a liquid guy?
No, there's
and
no.
He's I'm the liquid lawyer.
There might be a liquid guy and a liquid lawyer.
Oh, a liquid lawyer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very greasy lawyers.
Very, very nice. I remember the guy who was the liquid guy in Terminator 2.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and then there was the liquid lady.
Yes.
But I remember that guy, and now he's in movies.
The liquid guy.
Yes.
He was good.
He looks so old.
He does. Remember, he was in Identity Theft with
he looked so
McCarthy.
old. I thought he looked terrible until I looked in the mirror.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Gah!
Your tan skin isn't aging that well.
Too much time on the golf course.
Right.
And Maria always said, put your sunscreen on. Put your sunscreen on. And I always ignored them like, shut up, bitch.
And who's laughing now?
Me.
Maria.
Yes. She's the one with the flawless skin.
Well, better than yours.
Yes, porcelain god.
Porcelain. So let's see. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. We're going to talk about Sarah. Who's going to do something with her husband?
Oh, yeah. We got this on the text line yesterday. Thank you. Okay, so this says, guys, I need your help. I've been saving for a long time to surprise my husband with a vacation that he desperately needs. He has stood by my side throughout my whole cancer fight, and I want to go all out for him. I have us booked on a relaxing trip to Lake Tahoe, but I'm trying to figure out how to make it that much more extra.
Okay, well then get your refund on the trip to Lake Tahoe and make it to Jamaica. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, totally.
No. That should actually be good. So she wants to know how to up the level of coolness.
Right.
Like, in other words, she's asking.
Like, this is already cool. How do I present it that's even cooler?
Right. Well, I mean, you definitely got to do your research as far as Lake Tahoe goes as what there is to do, because then you could like Chris is really good about whenever we're going somewhere to
he's great.
Do the research on what's there, what should we see, he's really good at that. What's best rated on Yelp for a place to go eat, and
right?
stuff
Although
like that.
he didn't know about the place you could make your own lightsabers in Portland.
I know, and that's
real letdown.
It's not on his radar. But no, I skipped that. I didn't Google it until I got home, and then I was like, damn, I missed.
I would if I went to Portland, I'd go to the place where the
Spruce Goose is.
No.
Oh, the water park with the plane on it.
No.
There's a place that we didn't go where you sit at a table that is a flat top stove.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a griddle.
Okay.
And so it's built into this table. So then they bring you all these batters and you make your own pancakes.
Ooh.
And the griddles just sits there. So they just bring you all these buttermilk pancakes or this.
You just keep
and you just squirt it on there. Right. But I don't think I'd laugh like that. But that's
sorry. That's when the syrup goes on.
Yeah. God, what's wrong with that lady? She sounds evil. But yeah, that's Portland was awesome. But yeah. Do your research on Lake Tahoe. And then, let's see, what else?
I would have gone to the Vortex. That's what I was thinking.
You know what you could do?
The Portland Vortex.
What is that?
It's that place where I told you where it's like something where there's like the universe. It's like a parallel, weird universe.
You wanted me to fall in the ring hole?
No, things look, no. Tie a rope around you.
Oh, yes. Hold this tennis ball.
But like it's something that should be big. It's like it bends ideas of space and science. Because of what you're seeing. It's a house that's built right on this vortex. And then, so like, it looks like it should be like the back, this should be bigger, but they look equal sizes.
So like they built it weird?
No, it's just something that's in that part of the earth, the universe.
Are you high?
No!
She's high. She's making stuff up.
Look, you just have to Google the Oregon vortex, and it's right up there.
Huh, that sucks that I was there and I could have went to that, but we didn't know about that. Chris,
Yeah.
There was one thing, you're right, he didn't know.
He didn't know. There's two things now.
Right.
Now I have to learn more about it. All I remember is when I first read about I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. It's like an X-Files episode.
Right, it's like where you'll go into a portal and then you end up at Wonder Woman's land.
Exactly.
Right, and you're like,
I'm in Paradise
whoa.
Island. There's
and
a bunch
I'd
of
be
hot
like,
chicks.
oh my God, it would be the worst place I'd end up. I'd be like, you're telling me not one dude here. I would just grab their sword and stab myself. Yeah.
Blazing Hit Radio.
Good morning, you guys.
Now with more us.
You rock.
Better music, less commercials, more Larry and
I
Kathie.
just love you both.
If I let you in,
What are you doing?
if you let me in, I want to know the words to the song I don't know. Let me in. So let me in. Wanna be a big girl in a peach dress. I'm in the field, my dress is flying around. They shot it from a helicopter because I'm a big girl.
Okay. Good morning, Arnold.
Size so big, yes. Size so big. He's gonna take it big, gonna make it slow, take it nice, be a hoe.
What? Wow.
Thank you, Bolte.
Thank you,
I
Bolte.
couldn't get out of the Arnold. And then I noticed over there he has the Terminator music up. And then when they were saying Cyberdyne, sometimes you just get stuck in the voice.
Right. Cyberdyne.
Yes, it's like a personality, the people that have multiple personalities, and you're like, who are you today? I'm Wendy.
You're...
You know?
No. What are you saying?
I'm stuck. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger is what I'm saying. For the next 10 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, but it'll eventually go away.
Okay, well, you know what? Why don't you go away now, Arnold, and you can come back for Trash and Bash?
Okay, how long will that be?
I don't know, like probably another 15 minutes.
Fine, I'll go take a poop.
Okay.
And you guys can do your business. I'll do my
God.
business, you do your business.
Great, right.
I'll
And then
be
we'll
back.
see you when you're done.
I'll be back.
Okay.
That
That was good. That was a good way to close. So somebody sent in a text about the Oregon vortex that I was talking about because I
Okay.
didn't really know how to explain it.
Right, it sounded dirty when you said it.
No, so it.
She's like, it's an orgy vortex.
So okay,
Oregon.
so what it is it's a place in Oregon
Okay.
where
A man's organ.
no, where there's. So
Love so soft. You ain't had nothing soft. You ain't. Sorry.
yeah, no, you're totally fine. So there's this really thing that like balls will roll uphill. Someone that is 5'6" can be the same height as someone that's 6'4".
Is this a fun house?
Yeah, no. So
This
what
sounds
it is
like a
is
fun house.
it's a place in the universe. It's up there. The circular
A place in the
markers
universe.
embedded in the ground indicate where a north-south tear line oscillating east and west comes in contact with an east-west tear line that oscillates north and south. If you stand relaxed on markers, you will sway with a rotary movement even though you're standing still.
Shut up.
It's caused by the alternating movement of the north, south, and east-west lines. And also what happens there is they have this house that's built on it, and even though the house is even, like you can put one of those
Yeah,
those levelers on it and stuff, and it'll be like it's even.
a level.
A level. Like you will be level, you'll be like the tall dude will be standing on
It's
one
all-
side, the short dude standing on this side. The ground is level, and when you walk to the tall guy, you're as tall as him because the ground isn't level. Shut up! It's not. Okay, Bolte.
I don't think Bolte gets the rim shot. And that's such a quiet rim shot.
Okay, and your body like moves without you being wanting it to move.
So it sounds really scary, like a place that you could get possessed.
No, it just sounds like a place where you realize, wow, this is science at its purest form, and how cool is this? And it can't be explained. Look at the balls rolling uphill.
Okay, does somebody live in this house?
No, it's a tourist trap.
So it is a fun house. You've never been in a fun house. Because they do that
Not a
stuff. All
fun
this
house.
stuff is in
That's
the fun
a
house.
barn house. That's
I know,
a
but there's-
barn wood house.
I'm just telling you right now, there was a place at Heritage Square that had all the things that you just said
Shut
in
up.
it. It was
Shut
called
up.
the Funhouse.
Shut
and
up.
it was built on a slant, and balls would go uphill.
It's a real thing, Larry.
Sure
okay,
it
look,
is.
this is.
She's crazy.
Look, so here's the tall guy and the short girl. You see that?
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, tall guy, short.
And she's putting the level down to say
Okay.
that the ground is straight. It's,
Okay.
Even.
Okay, so the person on the right is obviously taller.
Yes.
Okay, so they're going to come together, and she's going to go up a little hill.
No, she doesn't go up anywhere.
See
How
why I
does
did
it
the rim
happen?
shot?
No,
Larry's even now like, wow, that's pretty weird.
no, I'm not. Okay, she's putting a board on their head,
Right.
and what is that telling them?
That they're equal height, even though they're not.
I don't know. I don't trust Kathy's weird X
Did
Files
I need to wait for you to be high before I brought this to you?
No, I mean like this would have
Okay,
blanked
look,
with my
now
head
they're
either way.
walking towards each other.
Oh, now she's on the other side, but he's still taller. That proved nothing.
Oh, Jesus, Larry.
Yeah, I don't get your vortex area, but here's the thing.
Okay.
This was all because of Sarah's text to us about taking her
Yes.
husband to Lake
Tahoe.
Right. And so I wanted to tell Sarah that, you're a friend of the show, you're a friend of ours. So I'm going to have Chris look up that whole area and pretend that we were flying there, and he'll know totally what you guys should do.
I know, but she's not asking what she should do. She's asking how she should present it to him.
Yeah, like a surprise.
Oh, I
style.
thought she said, how can I make it special?
Yeah.
Well,
If you wanted
I
to
think
make
the
it special-
presentation of guess what, we're going to Lake Tahoe. You finally are getting your vacation.
I know, but if she wanted to make it awesome special, she'd be like, you can go with your friends. That would be awesome.
yeah.
No,
He's all,
no,
yeah, I've had a nurse you to
no.
health. He's all, the last thing I want to see is you. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Thanks, babe.
He's all, you smell a little hospital-y still.
No, she wants to know how to surprise him with it.
Okay, so how to bring it out? Okay, so then they're going to Lake Tahoe. Where is that?
Utah?
I thought it was California.
Kelly, Utah, Vegas.
Alexa, where is Lake Tahoe?
You're getting spoiled. There's no Alexa.
Yeah, I
here.
know.
You're spoiled at your
Alexa
house.
is our intern, Alexa Ramirez. Alexa, Google, where's Lake Tahoe?
Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe. What? Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe. Never mind.
It's a lake in the United States. I can't. Sierra Nevada mountains on the border of California and Nevada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to be the governor of California.
God.
Yes, I'm back. I couldn't wait. You took a big old steamer upstairs.
Arnold, do you have any ideas on how Sarah can present this gift to her
Yeah.
husband?
Oh my God. Is her last name Kana? Is this Sarah Kana? I think you should give it to him, and you should go to him and go, we have to go. We have to go now. We have to get to the chopper. And then you guys will take a helicopter there.
Oh,
And
God.
it's pretty good.
Right.
Now we've come full circle, jerk.
Right, camera, action.
And now,
All tea, all shade, hunty.
Celebrity Trash Bash with Larry, Kathie, and Wiggins.
sponsored by the Mike Sawell Law Firm. Call 303-GOOD-LAW. Here's Kathie J.
Oh, so Stephen Hawking has died.
Yes, he did. That's sad.
And even if you might not have been familiar with him,
Then how if you don't
should
know who
thank
he
him.
is, you're crazy.
Right, like our modern day Einstein.
Yeah, and it was like hard, like his disease. Like he used to be a regular guy, and then he got this disease, so he was kind of like trapped in his own body.
Yes.
And like every time I see him, I'm like, he looks so uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Right.
And he was diagnosed with ALS. Is that what he had?
I don't
Lou
know.
Gehrig's disease in like the 60s, and they gave him like 2 years to live.
Right.
And he just passed away yesterday at
Yeah,
76.
that's crazy.
No, for real. But he, like he was just trying to make it our existence understood.
Right.
That was his whole theory. Like quantum physics meets Einstein's and creates our being closer to our creation.
He was cool with it too, in the sense that he made appearances on
Yes.
Big Bang Theory, and he's like
Futurama.
Yeah.
He was on Star Trek.
Yeah.
He did a prank phone call with Howard Stern.
That's hilarious.
He prank phone called some Bible Belt church
Oh, that's funny.
where they get out the snakes and
Right.
praise Jesus and Christ of Lord, whatever.
Right, and then
power of Christ. Yeah.
Who could forget when he made it onto Family Guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
this is
best.
classic. Hold on.
This is when he had a girlfriend, right?
I think it's his wife.
Lion, I am glad you could come to my faculty cocktail party. Let me introduce my wife, Helen.
Damn it, Steve, you forgot to put out the cheese and crackers.
Helen, don't start with me in front of our guests.
He hit her with his chair.
Do you think I like hitting you? I am sorry you had to see that.
Look, sir, I really need to confess something to you. That assignment I turned in...
You know, Ryan, before you came along, I was so depressed I was planning to kill myself. But you have inspired me. If you can learn, maybe one day I can walk. Now, what was it you wanted to say?
Nothing.
You were supposed to get potato chips, you jackass.
Damn it, Helen. Get the hell off my back, or so help me. So help me.
Don't worry. I hear they have great makeup sex.
Oh, that feels so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like that.
Baby.
I thought about this all day.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He would have thought that was funny. I bet he saw it. You know he saw it.
God, he saw it. He
Oh, my
saw
God.
it. But he passed away peacefully at his home in England. Family issued a statement that he was a great scientist and extraordinary man whose work and legacy will live on for many years. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny.
It is sad that you don't want to lose the smartest ones of our
Right, exactly.
of
You're
our
like,
population.
is there anything we should write down before you go?
Right.
Anything you forgot?
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Girl, please stop bothering him.
Please stop. Right. So in a I don't know if today a way to celebrate today happens to be National Pie Day.
Oh, that's cool.
For math nerds, they consider it completely something different from
Obviously, but if
pizza.
it's free pie at Village Inn, hell yeah.
There's that pie.
Right.
And then, of course, 60% of people celebrate by having relations.
A slice of lady pie.
There you go.
I like that.
So today is National Pie Day for many different levels.
Okay, so I'm down to celebrate. We haven't started eating healthy yet, have we?
No.
Hey, you guys tell me. I'm just going to go based on what you guys say. I just came up with the premise that maybe we'd eat healthy during the week, and then we would eat whatever we want on the weekend. And then Mike said, my producer Bolte said that was a great start.
Yes.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Tell your body you can hold on for 5 days in a row.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the pain.
But then,
Pain.
we'll really get to that Saturday and go,
Yogurt
Okay, so speaking of kids with disabilities, there's a young boy that's been going viral with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay.
And he's got cerebral palsy.
Okay.
So he asked Ed Sheeran, can you write a song about disabilities?
Oh, wow.
Yes. So he thinks that communicating with his electronic tablet voice, he said, on your next album, can you please write a song about disability to let people know we can do awesome things? And Ed Sheeran
that's cool.
told the kid,
He
Cal.
says, no, sorry.
Yeah.
My label won't let me.
He just said he would try his best.
Oh, so he didn't do it yet. I thought you were going to play it. And now play it.
Yeah.
Right. And here it is.
And it's all, ooh, Helen, ooh. I totally want one of those computers.
Yeah.
That would be really
What
cool.
were those called that you could type in words and it would say it back to you?
Oh,
Simon
no,
Says or
Speak
something?
and Spell.
Speak and Spell.
That's what it was. Dean. Lil Wayne has an interesting solution, or had an interesting solution when somebody threw a water bottle on stage during a show in Australia.
Yeah, this is the most brilliant idea ever.
So he stopped the music and said, okay, so let me let you know where I'm from. I think you all know that's the States because he was in Australia. He said, we don't throw blank on stage because all my N-words got pistols and they don't know where to shoot at. So if you throw in something else, I'm going to be more safe and I'm going to be the bigger person and just leave because I don't want to kill everybody.
That's smart, too. And then nobody threw one thing.
Nope, everybody put their hands in their pockets.
They're like, he's real.
Right?
And then the security team at the where he was playing is like, you didn't want his crew?
Right.
Idiots. I mean, you didn't want his crew? Idiots.
But yeah, you think Australia, they seemed like a tougher breed.
Right.
Right. So they play with knives.
Right.
So Trey Songz and beating a lady.
Oh, no.
It's getting to be more real because the lady had a press conference yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. The lady's name is Andrea Bureau. She says that Trey Songz beat her so severely that she got a concussion and vomited.
Whoa.
Now, this is the woman that I told you about like last week or the week before. Like they were at a party.
Right.
He was talking to her. She went and started talking to another guy. He came up and hit her.
Right.
He attacked her at this after party because she was talking to another guy. Andrea says she wants an apology. She wants Trey to get help. She hasn't filed a civil suit against him yet, although that could happen. She did file a police report. The investigation's underway. But
yeah, I would definitely get some money from him for he probably dropped a few IQ points.
Right, exactly.
After that punch.
At least I'll come up with some excuse that says he did.
She's like, now I see everything in black and white. This sucks.
That would suck.
Right.
That would suck.
She's like, can you hit me again to try to fix it? Still black and white.
Well,
try the other side.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I saw it for a second. It came back for a second.
Try again.
It's on. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
It's better.
Oh my God.
That's horrible. Stop.
Ow.
Blazing Hit Radio.
Better music,
Less commercials.
more Larry and Kathie.
We meant to do a Arnold Schwarzenegger story in Trash and Bash.
Right.
And we just got so giddy that we dipped.
Right.
So this is your Trash and Bash Extra.
Okay.
Do you want the intro? No? You don't need it.
No, you.
That's the intro.
Oh, thank
Trash
you.
and Bash Extra with Kathie J. Remember this guy?
Arnold.
Yes, I'm back.
Yay.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Where did you go? Did you go over to the Village Inn and
You
get
went
some
had
breakfast?
nothing softer, nothing softer.
Okay. You were just upstairs in the kitchen hanging out?
Hanging out in your VIP green area. The green room. It's very nice in here.
Thank you. Thank you. We
I
like
like
it.
it.
Yeah. So Arnold,
Schwarzenegger.
you're suing Big Oil
Yes.
for murder.
Yes.
Da-na-na.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
Okay, so
Out in the street, they called it murder. 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 That was the echo. Did you get that?
we got it. I totally got it.
Murder.
So-
Murder.
I got it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So you're going to be suing the major oil companies for knowingly killing people all over the world.
Yes, they show up in a van and they kidnap people. They take a gun and then you're gone.
No.
Terminated.
No.
They're doing this all over the world. Is that not what it is?
No.
It's because they leak the oil and it gets in the fish.
Yes.
And we eat the fish and it kills us.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So it's no different from the smoking issue, you say.
Right. Secondhand smoke, secondhand oil.
The tobacco industry knew for years and years and years and decades that smoking would kill people, would harm people, and create cancer, and were hiding the fact from people and denied it. Oil companies have known from 1959 on that they contribute to global warming because of fossil fuels, and on top of that, it would be risky for people's lives, that it could kill, and they did it anyways. There's no difference. It's first-degree murder.
I'm going to sue them.
Yeah?
And bring major awareness to this problem.
Yes.
And then I'm going to get a big settlement and keep all the money.
Oh, you're not going to help families that were affected by it, or?
No, I'm paying for the lawyer. Why shouldn't I get the money?
No, that's actually
This
true.
was my
right?
idea. I took this idea on Shark Tank. Nobody liked it. I'm like, up yours. I'm going to do it anyway.
It's just crazy, I think, for you to step out as such an activist against this.
I know, because I used to be
Or for it.
Republican. Well,
Yeah.
I still am Republican,
Yes.
but very liberal.
Right.
And,
But
you know.
this is like your own money, like going to sue oil companies. Like, it's something we all know, but that's a crazy lawsuit.
You know what, Kathie? They're very greasy, these guys.
Yes, no, they are. Dun.
That's what you would hit the butt there. There you go.
Yeah, the rim shot. There
so
you go.
low. Can you
Bolte.
bring the volume up?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a better
Let's try
rim
it again.
shot.
Okay,
Yes.
so try something. Give us another liner.
Okay,
Arnold.
let's see. Maria Shriver was my wife. But then I had the affair with the maid, Patricia.
Yeah, Pat.
Yes. And she was so fat. She was so fat.
How fat was she?
She's so fat that she wore 2 watches and she was in different time zones. When guys had sex with her, they asked directions.
So close, Bolte. So close.
These are going to keep coming.
Yeah, they gotta go.
Okay,
Keep
get
it
ready,
ready.
Bolte. You ready?
I'm
She's
ready.
so fat, she puts mayonnaise on an Advil. Hey, so she wanted a hamburger. She said a hot dog. I took it to Denny's. She looked at the menu and she said yes. I don't want to talk bad about
was
her
good. That
her
was-
physical, body.
Yeah,
this
don't
very
fat shame,
private.
Arnold.
But I will say this: I've never seen a lady with square areolas. They look like Wendy's hamburgers.
There it was.
I call them squareolas. This has been your Trash and Bash Extra, brought to you by McSoy Law Firm. Go now. Sue somebody who hit you.
Blazing Hit Radio.
Good morning, you guys.
Now with more us.
You rock.
Better music, less commercials, more Larry and Kathie.
I just love you both.
So we were going to talk about that tragedy on a flight that somebody, some airline killed a dog.
Oh my God! It's like the most horrific. I mean, it's just sad.
It's sad
so
anyway.
Sad.
Well,
Did you see the picture of it?
No, and I don't want to just because it's so disturbing. But it's like I know that sometimes there's a risk when you put them in the belly of the plane.
Yes.
Like
down
'cause-
below.
Right, something could happen with the pressure or something. So I don't think that's cool. But you
No.
always thought they were safe in the cabin.
But it wasn't in the cabin per se.
Well, didn't they put them in the overhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is so messed up because
So messed up.
and that my husband's a flight attendant, and was this United?
Yes.
My husband's flight attendant for United, not speaking on behalf of.
Right.
But he said that is not what you do.
Or
That's not allowed.
you'd
It's
never-
not protocol.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, let me tell everybody out there what
Okay.
happened if you didn't hear. So, United Airlines, first they pull that guy off the plane and
Right.
he gets all bloodied. And now
I know, but that was half his fault.
Yeah, but this is just not good for their public
Right.
image.
They should give us like first class and we'd shut up.
Right. So, okay. Monday night, a lady and her 2 young kids were flying from Houston to LaGuardia Airport in New York City, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they had their French bulldog puppy with them in a carrier. A little cute black French bulldog puppy. So cute.
And it's a puppy.
Right, 10 months old.
Oh.
A flight attendant told him it had to go up in the overhead bin. The lady tried to protest, but the flight attendant wouldn't back down, so the lady begrudgingly put her dog up there. When they landed, the puppy was dead.
So it suffocated.
Suffocated up there. United gave a standard apology for what and said they're investigating. They're refunding the family's tickets, but
That's not going to cover it.
okay.
Yeah.
So I have inside scoop on that
Oh, really?
because
She's like, 'cause I'm French.
no, at the newsroom, the letter came in. So a lady was the bystander sitting right behind this family on the plane, right?
Okay.
So she was there when the flight attendant was saying, you got to put the dog up in the bin. And the lady was saying no. And so she said that she was there when they landed, she pulled the dog out. The dog wasn't moving in the bag, responding. And then when they got out onto, after you
In the
get off the
airport,
plane
right.
right there, she said she held the lady's kids because they were that young while she was trying to move the dog and resuscitate. And then they cried. And, it was like a big scene. And then the pictures that came through, it was totally on its side with its, it literally looked like it suffocated. It was so sad.
Yeah.
So I just think that's horrible. I think that more needs to be done to help her. Like, you got to replace a dog.
Well, yeah, you can't, she'll probably sue them.
Yeah, oh, no, sure.
Right.
At least once, though, I would have
Checked on him.
Yes.
Checked on him. Like,
Checked on him. I would have opened the thing.
Or I would have just held him the whole time
Yeah.
in my lap.
I would have been like, screw it. I'm
right.
making room for him down here when she's not looking.
Right, for sure. And and now I hope that flight attendant gets reprimanded.
Absolutely.
For sure. And then
killed a dog.
Right, and it's like that is not even you're never supposed to put anything alive up in there.
Right.
And so the fact that this flight attendant decided to that's where it goes.
Yeah, what? I would never think to put anything alive up in the overhead bin. You barely want to put a coat or a hat that's loose up there.
How's your puppy?
Oh my.
It's hard getting used to a new puppy.
It's
hell on the house.
It would be a lot better if he was house trained.
I know, but you'll get there.
Right. He's 10 months old. He's 51 pounds.
Oh.
He's deaf. And last night was me trying to get him to learn to pee in the dog run area.
Which is where he needs to go all the time.
He's done it, but he likes to go upstairs. He likes to go everywhere.
Find a little place.
So last night, literally, I was out there with him, like doing the whole thumbs up, you pee here.
Right. Good boy.
He didn't want to do it. So it was freezing last night, too, with the wind. So I'm standing out there. I'm dedicated. I'm trying to potty train him. I hear the girls upstairs yelling because daddy's not home.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, so I lock him out, right? I just put we have a doggy door. So I lock that off and I run upstairs to see what's happening with them. By the time I make it back down, my husband's coming home and the deaf dog has now busted the security
the door
endorsed doggy door.
Okay.
So then last night I'm sitting there while he's waiting for me. It took me like an hour to find screws because it busted completely open. And my husband is over the dog.
Right. He's like, this is your dog.
So this was my responsibility. So last night,
he's like, you wanted a new dog.
So we're there like for an hour. The dog's with me in the garage. Here's the dog run. He still won't pee. I'm cold. I'm done. We go inside.
There ain't peace.
Yeah, wow. He just let that out like
he's
it was
no
like,
problem. I'm not going to pee out here where it's cold.
Oh
I'm going to pee in there where it's nice.
So, yeah, right. Exactly. Even though he was standing out there in the cold.
Right. This is what you have to do. You have to do what that dad did, that viral video where he was trying to get his daughter to pee.
Yeah.
So you have to like run some water, put one paw in some water,
right.
and then be like, there you go, buddy.
And he cut his paw.
Oh, no.
Like, maybe he came with the cut and it has opened up. So there's now blood drops like. Our whole deck looks like something died.
Crime scene.
I'm sure Mr. Efficient is thrilled.
He can't stand it. It's like between the peeing, the pooping, he breaks out of the gate that we trap him in the day.
Right.
He's, oh my God, he ate a stuffed animal.
Well,
and it's been 4 days. That's it. Last night I was like, I shouldn't have gotten him. I mean, I'm going to make the commitment, but I shouldn't have gotten it.
I know. It's like there's no good timing to get a puppy.
Right.
You're just going to go through it.
Yeah. But you know what? I should have had more. He said it was cool, but I can tell from his actions it's not cool.
I know, but I mean, you already got him. And if it helps, I'll, dog sit for you if you need me to watch him or whatever.
No, are you kidding me? That's the last thing I'm going to do is let a dog that destroys things.
Oh, in my house.
Into your house.
I'm saying after you train him, I'll dog sit for you.
I thought, you know what? I'll show up and there'll be a bill handed to me.
No. He won't break anything.
He destroyed this. He peed on this.
I haven't even got to meet him yet. I'm very excited to meet him.
He's really sweet, but man. And then this morning we went out. Oh, so I get up at 1 a.m. because I'm like, he's got to go pee
out.
by now.
This is what happens.
I'm going to catch him ahead of the pee.
Right.
Take him out and he's like, why would I pee?
Why are we out here?
Right.
He's like, are you a fool?
And then he didn't want to come back upstairs, so I had to leave him unattended downstairs.
Oh, no.
But I was like, now I'm up to 3 hours of sleep coming up. Like,
yeah, you're like, you wanted a puppy.
Right. Oh, God. Don't.
Call or text us now.
I'm so excited.
On the YOLO Rum phone line.
Alexa, will you be my friend?
Of course we can be friends. 303-728-3420. You seem very nice.
You can hit us up anytime on the YOLO Rum line, 303-728-3420.
Yes.
And you're texting already.
Yes. So Horatio says, good morning, guys. Thank you for letting me go see Tomb Raider last night. I was your winner last week, and it was great. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah, Bolte, you saw it. What did you think?
I thought it was definitely, it wasn't that boring, and the new Tomb Raider chick is super hot.
Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, right. she's and she's not annoying.
Okay.
And
is she British?
No, she's American. She has a normal accent, but a lot of British is in the movie. Like everyone else is British.
Of course it is, right.
But
I thought Laura Croft was British.
I thought so too. Wasn't she in the last one?
In the
she had an
Angelina
accent.
Jolie.
Yeah.
She's a terrible British accent.
Not this time.
Okay.
But it's definitely more believable. It doesn't
so it's not all ridiculous.
Yeah, like, okay, that wouldn't have happened. There's a couple of those spots.
Right, that's why I didn't like the ones that she was in, because they're like, now you will fight these giant clay warriors. Or,
for sure.
I was like,
yeah,
right.
It wasn't like that. It was more believable.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I thought it was a good watch, probably a C+.
Really?
Yeah.
So not a B.
I mean,
not a straight B.
He wasn't like in a rush to go, hey, let's go see that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go watch it again with you guys. I'd be like, yeah, go watch it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wow, what a dick.
Go enjoy yourself, right? And then we come out and be like, you just wasted my time, dude. It's not like that bad, though, right?
No.
Okay, all right.
It's good.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
So, Bolte, real fast. It's the first time I'm looking at you this morning.
Because you got a haircut.
What happened here?
I just combed my hair because...
Okay.
Here's why. I'll tell you what.
Because the hair looks great, but then you also have complimented it with, like, real clothes.
Okay, no, that's just a jacket and a regular T-shirt.
It's not his Chicago Bears.
No. Here's the thing. Here's what happened.
Like, the shirt looks clean.
Here's why you're thrown off.
Okay, why I am thrown off?
Because Bolte always goes to WOG, gets his haircut really sick, and then wears hats the whole time.
Yes, okay.
Baseball hat, knit cap, baseball hat, knit cap. I'm like, why do you even get your haircut? You have a great haircut. And then so he took off his hat, and it looked totally dope. And today I was like, whoa, it's like you look like a person.
Yeah, like you have a great head of hair.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm lucky, but
and he's got that whole neo-Nazi haircut that all the soccer players have, and all the trendy guys. You know,
hard part.
Like, yeah.
I like it. It's thin on the sides and got a good poof up top.
Right, you kind of look like a thicker version of Chris Chrisley's son.
Okay, you said that earlier this morning.
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, he's all right. I mean, he's got soap, little baby bars of soap for teeth. But he's
chiclets.
Dude, he's such a spoiled kid.
No, I think the problem is when you're Southern and you're just a little feminine, the whole family seems gay to me.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, Chris Chrisley.
Yeah, he seems super gay.
So gay.
Exactly. He's all, let's not film anymore. Sound guy, you stay. Everybody leave.
Right. And then his wife goes and House of Pies.
I'm going to eat another pie.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see his mom and you're all, duh. And you realize that getting old sucks. She's all, I'm going to wear a wig.
What is up with that?
I don't know.
Like, it's okay when that face is a guy.
Right.
But on the girl, wow. I mean.
Yeah, his mom would look better in Bolte's haircut.
Right.
The Ellen.
Okay, I have to take a picture of you really fast since you do look cute. Okay. Now, speaking of, also on the text line, Larry.
Wait, you can also see Bolte on my Instagram
okay, what? No.
sucking some yogurt.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was pretty,
Why?
I don't know.
I think because the thought of eating yogurt is gross.
Yeah, but we did a boomerang video.
Yeah, and it goes in and out, and in and out. And it's
That's why I filmed it. I said, we need to do something funny on Boomerang. I was like, suck your yogurt in on your spoon. And then I filmed it. And so then the yogurt comes back out.
It's disgusting. Yeah. Okay, so on the text line, explain who Bolte is and where Wiggins went.
Bolte is just some guy that was walking by and we're like, yo, help us out. Wiggins just left.
Got a job?
Wiggins needed to go find like a bigger gig. He wanted to find a bigger high paying job because he's got a family coming.
Yeah.
And so he went on to something else and he's doing great. He's working for Larry H. Miller Nissan and he's already like, you know, impressing them with all his talent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's going good for him.
Yes.
So we needed to find somebody. So Bolte was our producer at the time. So since Wiggins graduated as to a co-host essentially, and then Bolte was behind the scenes producer, and then he just stepped in when Wig left, and he's been playing catch up as far as like, you know, trying to be able to do all the things that Wig did because he is so talented.
Yeah,
right.
Wiggs knows his stuff.
You're doing good. You're doing real good, though.
Thanks,
but
guys.
Bolte's always kind of been around.
Well, now, and now it's going to be weird, the show from this point on, because obviously Kathie's attracted to him.
Well, I've never seen him without a hat. Like, yeah, I'm sitting over like, damn, who is this guy? His eyes are talking to me.
That's why I wore my green shirt.
Well,
that is a cool shirt.
And this all coming to good timing because Kathie's husband's already mad at her for getting a dog.
Totally. So,
and then
I mean,
breaking the gate.
We're obviously a step away from divorce.
Exactly. So she's already putting her foot on the next island.
The rebound.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it would be a black guy, but who cares?
Let's just move on to the text.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah. This one says, happy hump day, guys. I want to wish my boyfriend of 12 years a happy birthday.
Yay. Happy birthday from the morning show to you.
Hey, I wish to marry him one day. Larry, your relationship is goal.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
It really is. I'm just really lucky. And, you know when you're with somebody and you're going through a hard time or you're going through something and they're just solidly right by you, that's when you just know you really lucked out. And my other thing is if you can laugh with the person that you're with.
You got to laugh.
Chris and I laugh every day. That's why I told him the other day, I was like, you totally have to die before me because I'll be way too messed up mentally if something ever happened. I was like, you'll get over it way quicker. I was like, I see you already like moving on. And he goes, no, I'll be super sad. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll be suicidal. Like, I'll just be like, because like the thing is, we have so much fun.
Yes, you
like,
do.
And like, I don't even like to talk about that. Why did I even bring that up?
Yeah, right.
But I mean, that's how much how great he is. You know what I mean?
That's
and
how much you love him.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I think both of us, we still have our things that we do outside, but we really enjoy each other's company.
Yes.
And so
he's really easy to get along with.
Yeah,
he's everybody's friend.
Yeah, and he's very animated, and you're right. He is that guy that's never really in a beef. He's always the bystander.
Yeah.
Who's like, like if I'm having a beef with somebody, he'll still be like, like somewhat nice to them. You know what I mean? I guess.
Yeah, he'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
You never hear him be like, "Oh, you're a jerk."
Oh no, he says that.
Yeah. Oh, it
no, I'm
you.
just kidding.
Just behind your back.
Oh yeah.
So we also spoke about Lake Tahoe.
Right.
This
Because
morning,
our listener Sarah, she's taking her man there, and she wanted us to help come up with some sort of cool way to present him with the trip.
Have we come up with anything?
No. We're gonna have Chris research it. Remember?
Yes, that's right. Well, just for things to do there, but we want something way to present it.
Right. And so she has just beaten cancer, so. She's been stressed. He's been stressed. So she wanted to treat him to a little getaway. So we were just going to try to come up with something creative, like how she could spring it on him.
Yeah. Something that would have to do with like where they're going for Lake Tahoe, which is like they're probably going to be doing some boating and they're out on the lake.
How about this? You walk in the room, Sarah, dressed in lingerie, completely slutted up.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, I'm your hoe. You're Lake Tahoe, and then you bring the tickets out of your chest.
Yeah.
You're Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so stupid. It just might work.
Or take the tickets to
You're Lake Tahoe.
Or wrap the tickets, if you have some sort of tickets to something, and then wrap it in plastic, and then put it in a taco, and then be like, would you like a lake taco? What? A lake taco? No? Lake taco?
You know what? That
Lake
explains why our listeners love you so much, because there's 3 different texts that say Lake Taco. You guys are all on the same page.
And now we want a taco.
Right. Right.
I don't care what they say about me.
And now,
I go dumb, I go stupid, I get crazy.
Come on and clap. It's Kathie J's Stupid News.
A bride gets busted for a DUI on the way to the wedding.
Oh, damn. And you know that you probably get like a couple cocktails in you for the jitters.
Yes.
And all the bridesmaids are like, take a shot, girl.
Do one. It's your wedding day.
Right.
Congratulations.
Oh, my God. You look so beautiful.
Oh, don't be nervous. Have another shot.
Well, why is she driving anyway? Isn't there supposed to be a limo or at least an SUV with her in the back?
Yeah. It's something. I mean, you got that big dress on. You can't be.
She must be a mega bitch. Nobody wants to be her friend.
Nobody wanted to take her.
No bridesmaids. No.
Look, you're lucky we're your bridesmaids.
Right, exactly. Argue with yourself.
I'll meet you there.
Right.
Speaking of bridesmaids, let's talk about the fact that the new trend is to not have bridesmaids and groomsmen, because the pressure's off of you on who you choose, because somebody always gets mad they weren't chosen. And if they were chosen, they're mad they have to spend $1,000 to be a part of their wedding party.
Right. It's cheaper probably on
to not have any of them.
Right, because then you have to buy them all a gift and all that other crap.
All of that. So we'll talk about that after
I like that.
Stupid News. Okay, so a 32-year-old lady named Amber from Arizona. She's getting married. I'm getting married, damn it. So she put on her wedding dress Monday morning. That was the day she was getting married, and apparently got drunk.
Go to chapel and I'm gonna get married.
Okay, so
I would have let her out of it if I was the cop. I'd be like, just go.
Yeah. Follow me.
She got in her car to drive herself to her wedding.
How sad.
The cop couldn't let her go, Larry. She caused a 3-car accident.
Oh,
darn it.
This could be a sign for the groom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right. Maybe she's doing you a favor.
Right.
When cops got there, they arrested her for DUI. And there's a picture going viral now of her in the handcuffs wearing the white dress.
Oh, my God.
She wasn't in jail very long, though, after she signed a citation with a promise she'd appear in court at a later date.
And everybody's waiting at this big hall.
Right.
With their paper plates for the buffet. They're like, should we just eat?
So here's the thing. In theory, she could have gotten married. No word, though, on whether or not she did. But now I see the dress is one of those cute little summer dresses.
Right.
So it wouldn't have mattered her trying to drive in it.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
Again, why are you driving yourself? And I say we eat.
I say
because the arrest process takes a long time to book somebody to post their bond and get them out. Let's eat.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
We're here to eat.
We'll do the wedding
agree?
after.
Yeah, come on.
Right.
We'll reverse it. And, okay. A 21-year-old guy in Minnesota got arrested on Saturday after he broke into somebody's house and helped himself to all the chicken McNuggets.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I mean,
I was keeping those. Those were...
I was coveting those.
Those were my lunch
for
tomorrow.
WWE.
Right.
The guy kind of looks like a young Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, for sure. Right.
He broke into a house Saturday morning and cooked himself the children's chicken nuggets.
Wow, he was bold enough to heat him up.
Yeah, Dylan, 21 years old, entered a home through an unlocked garage door at 2 a.m.
Gotta lock your
Just when
ish.
you think,
right,
tonight, nobody's going to come through the garage. It's okay. I don't have to unlock it.
Lock it.
All of a sudden, some drunk 21-year-old comes in. Well, you'd hate that, Larry.
Well, I mean, looking at him, I'd be like, can you shave to see what you look like underneath there?
Right. You might have potential.
I'll heat your nuggets. Just take a shower. The towels are over there.
The residence was occupied by a mom and her 2 juvenile children. He found his way to the kitchen. He cooked the chicken nuggets.
They
got
were
himself
home?
a drink. Yeah.
Okay, that's terrifying because you would be laying in bed and you'd hear doot, doot,
right.
doot.
Right.
You're like, who's heating stuff?
Right.
My kids are little.
My kids are too young.
Right. And then you go downstairs. Ah!
Totally. It would freak me out. So the mom confronted the guy inside the kitchen and then told the cops that he appeared drunk. So he wasn't really a threat. He was drunk. He blew a .10, so just above the limit.
She's like, he blew a .10 and then I blew him.
He got arrested on felony burglary charges in connection with his quest for his chicken nuggets.
He's all, do you know where the dipping sauces are?
Right.
You got ranch?
Right. I don't see any ranch.
And finally, an arson suspect swears. Okay, it's not what it looks like. I know that I like to set things on fire, but I wasn't doing that. I was trying to kill a cockroach.
Okay.
Sure, right. With a big old
torch. Right.
Yeah. We've heard of that, though. Guys trying to, like,
kill a spider, and then the whole building goes up.
Spider. Yeah. So, there's been a lot of cases of people accidentally burning down their houses, okay?
Right. You're supposed to kill them with something like a kitchen spray. Like put some like Dow bathroom cleaner on them.
There's got to be something, right?
That's gotta hurt.
Isn't salt? Don't you do that?
I don't know. We were just
talking about
the
that
salt
on the flies,
gun, right?
Which I couldn't stop thinking about.
Right. We're definitely getting them.
Right. I was like, yeah. So a 55-year-old guy named Christopher from Huntsville, Alabama, got arrested Sunday. He set a bulletin board on fire in the lobby of his apartment building, you idiot.
So was he really trying to kill a bug, or is he a fire starter?
Well, his story doesn't add up. Fire investigators say all the signs point to intentional.
Pyro.
Yeah, he's a pyro. And that's why I hated living in an apartment as much as I liked a lot of it.
Right.
You don't know who the other people in that structure are, and you got to be like everything you own is in somebody else's responsibility.
Yeah. Here's why I hated living in an apartment is because you got on the hall and you're like, well, somebody's making broccoli. Oh, I guess somebody else is making beans. That smells like taco meat.
Right.
You're like, I don't know what that is.
Right. That smells like dead old lady.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep walking. Keep walking. So they also have surveillance footage that shows Christopher used a lighter to specifically set the bulletin board on fire, but he's sticking to the cockroach excuse.
Yeah, nice try, idiot. You smash a cockroach.
Felony arson, and look at him. Ew. He looks like nobody wants to be his friend.
He totally is. It rubs the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again.
It really is.
Blazing Hit Radio.
I love that morning show.
Now with more us.
They wake me up.
Better music, less commercials, more Larry and Kathie.
In the morning, in the shower.
Yeah, you can hit us up, especially if you want to text us, 303-728-3420.
Yes. This one says, good morning, guys. Hope you all are having a good Wednesday. I'm curious, are you going to continue to upload the Morning After podcast library?
Yes.
Yay, we are, everybody.
They're coming.
Yes. So good.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. This one says about the doggy that was killed in the overhead bin on United Airlines flight. This guy says, my wife said she'd go full John Wick on whoever hurt that puppy.
Right? It's like, and flight attendants can be rude, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so you know she was one of the rude ones.
But what kills me is none of the other people said, excuse me, you really shouldn't put anything
Well,
up
nobody
there.
knows. I mean, you didn't, I didn't know it could kill a puppy, but I mean, once Chris told me that that's not allowed,
right?
It makes sense now.
And also, I mean, the dog, the breed of the dog, the little Frenchie, I mean, they have short snouts anyway,
right,
so they can't really breathe in the first place.
Right.
Oh. This one says, good morning, guys. Kathie, what kind of a dog did you get? I got a 10-month-old boxer from Hobo Care Boxer Rescue, and he's deaf, and I love the fact that he's deaf. That's why I chose him.
Right.
But he
never comes when he's called.
Right, he doesn't. He doesn't. I'll
that's
figure
just
out.
a built-in feature.
Right.
And then he's all white with one brown ear.
Totally.
Oh, he's so cute.
And he's very sweet.
Is he still like, I'm crazy, I'm going crazy, or does he ever have moments where like, you can pet my belly?
He has moments where he's calm.
Okay, good.
Right. But man, we were going toe to toe with me trying to get him to pee, and it was freezing outside, and I was out there like for an hour. And
Kathie was outside in a dog suit, peeing on some rocks, trying to get him.
I was out there so long. At one point, I thought, I have to pee now. Should I just pee? Should I just pee right now? Is my neighbors looking?
You should have, because then he'd been like, oh,
let it go.
Does Arnold? You have your other dog?
Yeah, but
does he show him?
Arnold immediately, he's so well trained, he immediately goes out and goes pee, and by the time he's done peeing, that's when the deaf dog is arriving.
He's all, hey, what are we doing over here? He's all, nothing, bye.
Right.
He's all, slow down.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, so Tasha on the text line says, just tuned in. Thank you for the tickets. My hubby and I got to see Tomb Raider. It was cool. Hubby likes the new Lara Croft. I agree with Bolte. It's about a C+. Thanks for the tickets. Love you guys, Tasha. We love you too, Tasha. She's our OG.
Right, and I like when people give it a C because now I'll go and really like it because now my expectations are lowered.
True. Lowered expectations.
If you would have said it was a 10, I would have been like, oh, okay, and then I would have been underwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So always tell me something sucks.
Yeah.
Don't eat that. It's terrible.
Don't eat that.
But I loved it. So did we.
This one says, Kathie, now I'm curious. Can you guys do a Facebook Live so we can see all of your beautiful faces? And I want to see Bolte and his new haircut.
We can't because Kathie's only in half drag.
Right, so I can go upstairs really fast after this break.
Yeah, it's all uncomfortable in here. Because Kathie's like thinking Bolte's all handsome, and it's like now I know how uncomfortable she was because I used to think Wiggins was cute.
Right,
you know what I mean?
And it was relentless.
Right, it's like, oh yes,
and so get ready, Bolte.
Oh yes, so get ready for a big surprise.
No, it's just like this morning. I caught him out of the corner of my eye, and I've never seen him
with a hairdo.
Right, and like he always has a hat on. So I'm sitting over here like, who is this?
Right, and the thing is,
guy over here. It's not just Bolte or
morning Bolte.
Right,
the hat takes like 2 points off of you off the bat. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, he's
no.
so
What I'm
cute.
saying is, no, you got a good face, but I'm saying with the hair and the face combo, that's when you're going to get some heads turned.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know this.
It's also the outfit again. Like the shirt looks like it doesn't have any wrinkles in it.
Well, it's
the shirt underneath is a more expensive shirt.
It's a candy grind shirt, and it's actually a jacket. But it is made of a fabric that makes it look like it's like really.
It's sick. It's
pressed.
really cool.
Right.
But
it's to keep you warm, right?
It's a jacket.
Yeah. It's CG Habitat.
Yeah, it's got pockets.
Right,
That's a cool jacket.
Button-up t-shirt.
Right, so
jacket.
anyway, this is real awkward. Kathie's obviously got a boner for Bolte.
You should take the jacket off.
She got a Bolte boner.
Slow.
No. The jacket gives you form. That's why it's working.
You should lower the lights.
If you took that off, you'd just be a t-shirt guy.
Yeah.
So now you got to keep that on. And now obviously you have to do your hair every day. And it would be nice to see Kathie all done up. So when's that going to happen?
Well, I'm just thinking, I'm having a hard time looking him in the eyes. I need to go up and get my makeup on.
Yeah, you're definitely not winning this battle here.
I'm definitely not. So I got to head upstairs.
Yeah. So let's play a couple of...
I want to talk about this really fast.
No, I'm saying after this, we'll play a crank call and get you in drag.
Yeah, deal.
Give you some time.
Crank calls coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, people that you don't like. I want to laugh about this really fast. Okay,
and people in general, like in the middle of your day.
Family members that come over.
Okay.
That you have to be around, but you just don't like them.
That's why we smoke weed.
Right, you could do
so
that.
You're tolerable.
Everybody's tolerable when you're stoned.
You can't.
That's why Chris, he hates going to the grocery store. I'm like, going to the grocery store is fun.
Yeah, when you're high.
He's like, I hate you. He's like, because I want to go down every aisle. Yeah. I was like, we have to go down every aisle to see if we need anything on the left or right. He's like, I'm sorry.
So this lady, a lady that's on Twitter, her name's Angela Brisk. She just posted her method for sticking it to any guest that she has over to her house who she doesn't like.
So I put their toothbrush in the toilet.
No, but I'm sure people have done that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay,
don't have people over then.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Like, who are you having over if you don't like them in the first place? Angela says she boils hot dogs, then pours the water from the boiled hot dogs into an ice cube tray and freezes it. So when she's making drinks for people she doesn't like, she will throw in the hot dog flavored ice cubes.
What a bitch!
What a bitch! Again,
I'm a vegan.
Why? That could kill you.
Right. And we don't know what hot dogs are made of. And it's like you're going to be drinking your cocktail going, oh, this tastes weird.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like, oh, you can keep that. Wow, her water is bad.
Oh, yeah. Man. Right. That's not cool.
It's not.
Whatever. So, who is this lady and how does she make the news?
We were just talking about toothbrushes and other things you do for somebody that you hate.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, this lady made the news for this?
Yeah, right. No, for sure.
Blazing Hit Radio.
Now with more us.
They're just really funny.
Better music.
Less commercials.
More Larry and Kathie.
Okay, so I want to just give a quick shout out to my father-in-law. He spent the night at our house last night.
Your dad, Paul.
And because Chris had to take him to the airport early. It turns out the flight's not till later. So anyway, he spent the night, and it was real nice to have you over, Paul. We all wore long T-shirts with with booty socks.
What?
It was a slumber party, and so we did mud masks.
Did each other's hair.
And Paul doesn't have any hair, so he was,
he really was working on you and Chris.
Right, exactly.
He was the back of the train.
Right,
the hair train.
Nobody did do his ponytail.
Yeah. Nobody did him.
Right,
and I didn't mean it like that.
Right, exactly. Right. And then we called some boys and hung up.
That's cute.
And then we listened to Lil Zane.
Xanax.
Yeah, Lil Zan, and Lil Pump.
Right.
And
and then giggled.
Yeah, so
till all hours of the night. Somebody put their bra in the freezer.
Exactly. I made us little treats.
Pizza rolls.
I did.
Right, Tostinos.
Anyway, he's a great guy. I love my father-in-law. And
I love you, Pa.
Right, and Chris's sister was there too.
Shar stayed the night too?
No.
Shar went home.
Earlier,
She's got dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
There
okay.
You go.
How's all that working out?
Good. I mean, although the young dog, he goes in, they put him in the backyard, and then he just completely has so much strength, he leaped over the fence.
I'm sure, the 6-foot fence.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was like, ta-da!
Look at what I did.
Right. And they're like, no. So now they have to put up some lattice to block
Well, she found him as a stray.
Right. The dogs that she has, they literally found her and came walking toward her, and that she'd return them to the owner, and then the dog would find their way back.
Yes, to her house.
And they'd be right there. And she's like, I think I'm supposed to keep these dogs.
And everyone on Facebook was like, yes, you're supposed to keep it. It's meant to be.
And they're so
he's
adorable.
Awesome.
She puts them in little shirts and glasses and bow ties.
Right.
They're really cute, though.
They're adorable dogs. Yeah.
There's a big school walkout that already happened.
Yes, the National School Walkout is happening right now as we speak. The first wave started on the East Coast at 10 a.m., so just now past 8. And the next wave will be 10 a.m. our time.
Okay.
So expect one here.
So this is where kids are protesting because of they want to raise awareness about gun laws and school shootings. And are you just going to go? Are they going to go out kind of a fire drill and go stand outside the school for a second and then come back in?
So thousands of students are emboldened by a growing protest movement over gun violence, stood up in their classrooms and walked out. Now, the gunman killed 17 people at the high school in Florida, and this is what's sparking all of it because those kids were angry. They really...
And they're smart enough to know exactly what's going on and how they were going to let them be manipulated because there was campaigns already when these kids started talking and telling their stories, and they were like, oh, these are actors. The far right was like, oh, these are hired. The NRA was trying to leak it out. These guys are hired actors, and they're like, and these kids were online savvy, so they knew how to clap back,
right,
and to tell their story. And they're just regular kids, and they want to kind of make a difference. And so the 17 minutes represented a minute for every kid that was killed.
Right. So that's what I was going to say next. There's a 17-minute protest to represent every kid that was killed. Hundreds of schools are intended to pressure Congress to approve gun control legislation after the massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. So here's what we know. The first wave happened. Next wave will happen at 10 a.m. in their local time zones. So today at 10 a.m., that's when it'll happen at our schools here in Colorado.
And if for not all schools, I would imagine
no, some aren't for sure.
The girls at Montessori's are like, we're going out.
Mm-hmm.
Your daughters Avery and John are coming out. You're like, no,
right?
Get back in the daycare.
Right, go back in the daycare.
Nice try.
Right, get back in.
Right.
But the school, some school administrators are grappling with it because some places are saying if you're a teacher and you walk out, you could face disciplinary action.
Okay.
Other schools are saying this is the beauty of being an American is we can do these kind of protests.
Well, and
so I mean so there's anger and happiness all over with the waves of these schools.
Well, and then Donald Trump tweeted this morning that not only will they be arming and teaching the teachers how to shoot, he wants to arm now the students as well.
Oh, really?
And so from elementary on up, everybody will have a piece. If that's what his vision.
Yeah. Wow.
His tweet, not mine.
Right. If he gets a piece,
right,
we all get a piece.
And the NRA is like, we can sell the kids now? What?
Awesome. What?
Yeah.
Here's something else. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the entertainment company Viacom suspended regular programming on its cable channels. During the break, which lasted 17 minutes, MTV, VH1, and other Viacom networks like Logo, they highlighted the work and words of young anti-gun violence activists around the country.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
That is kind of cool. So not all districts are treating the walkouts the same way. That's what you need to know. But I think it's great to see passion in this kind of a forum.
Yeah, because
too many people just go, whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to make a difference. The fact that these kids feel empowered, it gives me hope for the future.
Right, because it's different than what usually happens after these shootings. Usually everybody's sad and there's prayers and thoughts,
and nothing changes. Do something.
Right, nothing changes.
So swept under the rug.
Right, for sure. And then here comes the next one. So yeah, they're doing something cool. And I remember being a kid, if there was something that was even semi protesty, I'd be like, we're definitely not coming back.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, screw that.
Wait a minute. So you mean when I planned protests?
Right.
And it was time for everybody to leave?
Yeah.
You didn't come support me? You still left the school?
No, I went for the protest. And then when they were like, okay, let's all go back in the school, I was like, let's not.
Roll up blood.
Right, exactly. Because then we were activists, now we're high.
Yeah. Right.
But I made all these signs. I was hoping you guys would participate.
The views of Larry and producer Bolte don't necessarily represent that and those of Kathie J.
So what you're saying is you'll find a bunch of kids at restaurants today at noon.
Right. It's free pie day at Village Inn. If your school's near a Village Inn, I'd take advantage of that.
Right. That's where you need to go.
Although buy a tea or a lemonade. Don't be a jerk.
Totally. Yeah, you have to. You have to have some sort of purchase to get your free pie.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Of course I know.
See, I was wondering how that worked.
Tip your waitress.
Yeah, because if everybody went in and just got pie, they'd be like, we're bankrupt.
Totally, right? Because they have good pie.
So they're hoping that you go in and get a little eggs, a little something else. Might as well have that.
Okay, so if I'm out of the school for 17 minutes, how normally, say this was back in the day when we were in school, 17-minute protest with the heading out and the heading in, at around 25 minutes total, we're out of the school. How long would you two be away from the school?
I'd call it a day.
I would call it a day. Yeah. I would go play
lunch club.
We would go get Taco Bell, and then we'd get high, and then play video games.
Yep,
for hours. Yeah, it was just wrong.
It is wrong.
No, it's wrong in the sense that we don't get to do that anymore.
I know.
Life got in the way.
Yeah.
You two could do it today in an hour.
But you know what though? I am creeping it back. I've started gaming with my buddy Nick. I'm online with a couple people. I got in the zone of calling Call of Duty again, and it's actually the one that they recently came out with. They put the very first version of Modern Warfare out, but with current graphics.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
like
it's
updated.
so dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because you remember all the maps. So you're like, so you walk in, you're like walking around going, I remember. And then somebody shoots you in the head.
You're like, I remember this.
Just looking around. Right.
Oh yes, you go in like a tourist.
Yeah, I do.
You're looking around like, oh, memories.
This is awesome.
Right.
Wham! One to the head.
And I'm always the one that's like, because I'm paranoid for whatever reason. And so I'm like the one that's like, I'm going to hide under these stairs. What's going to happen? And then somebody comes right in there all, bam!
Camper. He's a camper.
Right.
Yeah.
He is a camper.
Sometimes just to catch my wits and get my wits about me. I need to set this down, get something to drink.
I can beat up zombies. What I can't take is other people shooting at me.
Especially when they can talk to you.
Right, I can't.
And then the
zombies, I know, like they're not really, nothing's going to be projecting towards me. It has to be their physical body that I can take out. But just camping out, going in a room, getting one to the dome, I can't do those games. I'm out. Like even if you gave me 10 lives, I'm out.
Noob.
The fun part.
What does that mean?
That means you're noob.
Whatever.
The headphone completely transforms it too, because then you get to like make fun or talk or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, there's a little 6-year-old that's just kicking everyone's butt.
Right.
Yeah,
They're just like, oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Right.
You're like, oh, I'm going to kill this
You're
kid.
a listen girl from China.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'll be doing voices on there, and like I'll be like, in a city, in a town, I killed you. And then somebody will be like, how do you do that? And then some other nerd goes, he's got a voice changer. And I'm like, no, I don't have a voice changer. He's like, yeah, you do. I'm all, that's just me doing a voice. No, you have a voice changer.
Are you honestly getting into an argument?
Yeah, with some nerd. I'm all, it's not a voice changer, idiot. I'm on the radio.
Look, I
just
can do it right
voices. I'm all, hello, this is Morgan Freeman. You think I really have a thing that made me sound like Morgan Freeman?
He's got a voice changer.
I was like, I will find you. I will hunt you down.
See, he's got another voice changer.
Yeah, why don't you turn that off? I'm coming to get you. Go into your bedroom and hide under the bed. I will find you.